Let's talk about the benefits of service learning with UNO's Service Learning Academy. First, what exactly is service learning? Service learning is an experiential, collaborative method of teaching using a project-based approach. Students engage in projects that are tightly linked to course content while also meeting the needs of the community. And importantly, service learning facilitates critical learning through reflection. One example of a service learning project is the Practices of Happiness project, which took place in fall 2020. This project was completed by UNO students in Dr. Claudia Garcia's Latin American Context for Professions course. The course focuses on the development and practice of oral expression in Spanish and provides a broad context of current relevant issues in Latin America. For the service learning component, students partnered with community organizations who identified an opportunity to provide online programming for the Spanish-speaking community. The students developed short videos in Spanish about ways to boost levels of well-being and emotional balance during stressful times. This project allowed students to practice their Spanish skills and apply course content while working with partners in service to their community. So now that we know what service learning is, let's talk about the benefits. Service learning involves meaningful service that is linked to the curriculum. This helps students understand and appreciate the practical applications of course content. And because quality service learning projects incorporate student voice and reflection, students are not just recipients of knowledge, but instead they become active participants in the learning process. Just engaging in service benefits students in a number of ways. In one study, researchers with Learn and Serve America measured how 35 student outcomes were affected by service participation. They found that participation in service during college positively influenced every category, including academic outcomes such as GPA and student retention, and life skills like critical thinking, leadership, and conflict resolution. We've also seen benefits from service learning at UNO. The Service Learning Academy surveys students before and after service learning experiences. We looked at the responses of over 300 undergraduate and graduate students, and several themes emerged. Students consistently answered that service learning expanded their connection to the community, deepened their sense of civic responsibility, improved self-efficacy, guided career choices, and required them to demonstrate leadership skills. Looking at these responses more closely, the most frequently occurring theme was that of deepened sense of civic responsibility and increased pro-social behavior. 62.8% of respondents indicated that their service learning experience increased their interest in engaging with their community and encouraged them to be more mindful of their contributions to the community. Nearly half of the participants indicated that their service learning experience expanded their knowledge of and connection to the community. These participants developed an awareness of community resources and social issues, and formed meaningful relationships with individuals in the community. Overall, responses to these open-ended questions were positive. Nearly 80% of the participants described their service learning experience as an overwhelmingly positive, enjoyable, or meaningful one. Catherine Scarpello, a service learning student at UNO, really summed it up. She said, "Taking your theories that you're learning in classes and applying it to the real world is the most important thing. I think service learning should be a part of every class. You're not just talking the talk, you're walking the walk." We hope you find your service learning experience just as impactful.